Alright, so this is Debian 11. And so the reason why I haven't been back to Debian in 4 or 5 years, um, it is a multitude of reasons, honestly. And think, let's see, I think I talked about Debian before, if I remember correctly. Uh, uh, which video was it? About 10 months ago. Um, so I started Linux using Debian, and it was always fine because I always used old computers. And my other laptop that I've been using for a little over 2 years now is actually 10 years old. I bought it used because I don't have fucking money and I'm fucking broke. And with the stimulus check, I managed to get a new laptop with a Ryzen 740 750U. And the problem that came with that is actually a lot. Um, there were a lot of issues with this laptop that I had with running Linux. Um, the latest version of Linux Mint, for whatever reason, doesn't fucking boot. The latest version of Peppermint doesn't fucking boot. I couldn't tell you why it doesn't fucking boot. It just doesn't fucking boot. Um, Another issue I have is on any distro I've tried. Fedora, OpenSUSE, Ubuntu, even Arch. Anytime I plug the charger in, it'll decrease the backlight to about 20%. Just automatically does it by itself, so I have to literally adjust the backlight every time I plug my charger in. Anytime I boot this up, I have to do that too because it just boots automatically at 20% backlight for some fucking reason. And I'm the type of person where if I go into my settings, um, and I go to power management, all this shit is turned off. So there's no explanation as to why the backlight or the screen would dim to 20% every time I plug in my charger, turn it on. Um, Nothing in the operating system that I can find is responsible for that. It just seems to be an issue with the fucking hardware. Debian is the only distro I found that doesn't have that issue. Um, MX Linux, which is based off Debian, does. So I honestly couldn't fucking tell you what the problem is. But this is kind of the issue with Linux, is you're going to run into awkward problems that don't exactly make any fucking sense, and that there are no solutions for. Um, and it's just something you have to put up with, unfortunately. Um, but prior to Debian 11 being available, I couldn't use Debian as much as I wanted to use Debian again. Um, simply because, um, you know, and this has been my issue with Debian. I've talked about this. For whatever reason, and I get it, you want stability, but there is no reason to be, so outdated. It's retarded. Um, and that's just my personal fucking opinion. Debian 10, which was the previous version of Debian, is rocking, I think, kernel 4.19 or some shit. It's a kernel so fucking old, I couldn't boot that distro whatsoever on this laptop because the kernel just didn't support the fucking hardware. It's too fucking old. And that's kind of my issue, is it's one thing to be on the latest stable release, and I can respect that. Um, it's, something like Debian 11, we're 3 kernels behind now. That's fine. I don't mind being 3, 4 kernels behind. What I have a problem with is when we're like 8 to 10 fucking kernels behind, and I can't use your fucking operating system because your kernel's outdated as shit. And, I'm gonna try to switch to testing so I get somewhat of a semi-rolling release. Um, but honestly, the reason why I got rid of Arch, and I don't know if I've talked about it, I think I have. One thing I've noticed about Arch is, yeah, I got used to the whole way of installing shit through the terminal, which, by the way, is still a pain in the ass compared to everything else. Learning that was not easy. Um, but like when Cinnamon, the latest version for Linux Mint, was in beta, and I mean like the start of the beta, as soon as like maybe a week after they started testing it out, it was available in the fucking repository on Arch. How are you putting fucking beta like, I don't care if you put the latest version of a piece of software, that's fine, but why is there fucking beta software in Arch? And I think that was the problem I was running into in Arch, honestly. Because I would go to boot my laptop, and LightDM would just fucking crash. And I had the issue with Manjaro. I didn't have the issue at first with Endeavor, but then I had the fucking issue. And honestly, I don't know uh, what the fuck is wrong with Arch, where they're pushing beta software. I don't know if there's a way to turn that off. I'm not an Arch user. Um, I mean, I would love to use Arch. Their package repository is fucking amazing. But I can't be using software that's in beta on a daily fucking driver distro. That makes no fucking sense. Um, and at the end of the day, Debian is just better supported. I mean, for Arch, I would have to download either Snap or the app image. With Debian, I can just do this. So I need to install lib app indicator 1. That's the other thing about some Linux distros, including Debian. There is so much stuff out of the box that should be installed that's just fucking not. Like wget. Like, it's one thing to not put bloatware, it's another to put like things that could be very well essential uh, into your fucking distro. That's spelled wrong. Dick. Aider. 1. Put in my password. I can't type for shit, and I'm doing this one-handed, sorry. Unable to did I spell that right? This is going to be an issue, isn't it? Maybe if I get rid of the 1. Nope. that wasn't it. So there's things like that that's going to be a fucking issue, it looks like. If I go to administration, software was installed, so that's good, but the Flatpak integration isn't fucking working for some reason. So I don't know. Flatpaks haven't been working as well out of the box as they should on a lot of distros. So I have libapp indicator 3. I could try that, I guess. And this is what it's like dealing with shit on Linux, unfortunately. So Cinnamon out the box, by the way, looks like shit on pretty much any distro but Linux Mint. One thing you can do is just go to Mint repository page. And then just download what you need for themes and MintY, MintX. That done? Okay. Get out of that. Let's reopen that. No, that did not do shit. Alright, that's gonna be a fucking issue, I guess. I don't want to use app images because they suck. And I don't want to use snaps because they suck. But I might not have a choice. I might have to use snap. Fuck. So, there are some issues I'm having, I guess. So I can completely remove that. And alright. Also need ADP. For doing anything with Android, you're totally gonna need. Otherwise, you can't flash a distro for shit. Maybe it was in one of those. I don't fucking know. Nope. Why do I keep spelling it like that? It's not recommended that you do this. But you can. This is apparently from Sid. So I need a package from Sid, apparently. So it is available, just not on the main for some reason. Alpine uses APKs, that's fucking weird. I'm looking for a download here. Alright. Error dependency not satisfy lib indicator 7. Jesus fucking Christ. Welcome to Linux, people. If it's not one thing, it's a fucking another. Alright, so now I need lib indicator 7. And let's hope that's the last fucking package I need. So those are installed, so I just have to click that. So I need lib indicator. What was it? I think it was lib indicator 7. Let's hope that this does not need any dependencies. Alright. Let's install that. Oh yeah, that's right, it crashes. Open link in new tab. So we have to save the files for some reason. And yes, I pirated Suicide Squad. Alright. For some reason, I can't install it without crashing. And that's another problem I'm going to have to figure out. So I have to just save the file and go to the file manager. Alright. Files, downloads. Let's go with that one. Oh, I also installed LibreLec on Raspberry Pi I have. It's just something I'm doing to prepare to digitize all my, Alright, I have to close Synaptic. Alright. Alright, that's installed. So we can move that to trash now because we don't need it. Now we can install this. And this seems to be the problem with Firefox, is it's not using my loading the password thing when I open it from the file there. Alright, now that that's installed, we can move that to trash and open this. And install the package. Alright, now move that to trash, because I don't need it. And now if we go to accessories, UB ports. Voila! The installer needs to have the appropriate UDEV roles to be able to communicate with. Alright, so it looks like when... Oh, okay, that's, okay, that worked now. And I didn't have to install fucking snaps. But I did have to install a couple packages from SID. That is the last resort you want to do, but packages.org does actually, is actually a good repository if you're going to install anything online. I don't want to use SID, but some of the packages I guess I need. So yeah, this is Debian 11. Everything is working fine for the most part. I mean, I have some Flatpaks like Citra. I just have to install them from the website and then open them like I did with the gdeb packages for some reason, because I can't do anything from the internet for some reason. But I will figure that out. Doesn't use too much RAM. Uses a little bit more RAM than Linux Mint out the box, but you know, I have fucking like 40 gigs of RAM, so it's not that bad. Not that bad. All things considered, I'm probably gonna upgrade this to testing, and I'll see how that goes. I really want Debian to work well, and it's not like I'm planning to update my computer anytime soon. I'm not one of those people who buys a new computer every fucking couple of years. So if it's working now, it'll work in the future. And this is a ThinkPad, so I can't really upgrade anything on it like I did my Dell. But you really do have to plan your upgrades around Debian's release fucking schedule, and I don't really like doing that. It's not really a big deal for me, it's just I don't like fucking doing it. So yeah, I'll upgrade to testing, see how that goes, and I'll update you guys in a future video. But Debian 11 Cinnamon is working fantastic. And honestly, I can't fucking complain about it. I kind of wish I could use Linux Mint, but I fucking can't for whatever fucking reason. It won't fucking boot. But I don't mind being on Debian, because with the decisions Ubuntu is making, I don't want to be on anything based on Ubuntu. And Debian works fine for me. That's what I know the fucking best. And yeah, I'll just stick with what I know. I mean, I've been on pretty much every distribution now, and you know, I just prefer Debian based. So why not use Debian, I guess. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys next time.